Hey, what's going on, y'all? All right. First of all, I wanted to say is that I know a lot of you people thinking like, man, he always like do videos in his car, and how come he don't be on the webcam or nothing like that? Well, hey, this is like I told you before. Hey, this is my phone. Hey, my phone must got a good video quality because my phone show good better than some of these webcams that be shown on other YouTube and stuff like that. All right, got spinny and stuff on my head like that. I mean, I be at work, and I work like in a cold environment, which, gotta have that stuff in there. Sometimes I be at home and, I do videos too, or anywhere, but most of the time, when I just don't have a webcam. I don't, and just gonna leave it like that. All right. What I want to get across is that when will people grow up? I mean, when will people act like a human being? When will people act like true, real adults? I mean, you got these two ignorant rocks or whatever how you call them, the types like Howard Stern, those jock rocks or whatever. But anyway, make the story short is that they made a messed up comment about Sister Whitney Houston. Since she passed, I don't know exactly how she died, but they say, she died on prescription drugs and due to that and alcohol. But these dumb jocks, whatever, radio guys, they called her crack hoe. Now it's like this. I don't know what Whitney Houston did, her and Bobby Brown, whatever. I wasn't there. I really don't know. But I would say this, though. Sister didn't die of smoking crack. Every time you white people think somebody, especially us people, they can be like skinny. They can be born skinny. They can be homeless. They can be alcoholics. Hell, they can probably get off from work and look tired. Doesn't mean that they're crackheads, okay? Now, I told one of my brothers, I said, look, this right here, gotta stop saying crackhead, because right now crackhead is starting to be a common stereotype to these people. And as far as I'm concerned is that you don't really hear nothing about crack cocaine no more. You really don't hear stuff really about crack no more. Have you ever, has methamphetamines or crystal meth, has that ever occurred to you? You have more crystal meth busts, you have more crystal meth white people get arrested. Hell, if I had two drugs of choice of my own, even though I don't do none of them, don't want to do them, I would rather do crack cocaine than to do crystal meth. But see, white people, they will always scream about crack cocaine, but they won't never say anything about crystal meth. They won't say nothing about crystal meth, but they were quick enough to say crackhead, crack. So that's why I tell my brothers and sisters, hey, don't use that word right there, because crack right now, crack cocaine is starting to be a stereotype to them. It's like a mockery to them now. And at least crackheads, brothers and sisters, that is on that stuff, at least they do have the audacity and they have the gumption to still like clean themselves up, make themselves look resentful. Now you take an average meth head as a white person, they got skin, they got sores and shit on their face. They look like AIDS patients. Stuff is all sunken in because they smoking like chemicals and things like that. And it's funny because now the Mexicans, they bringing more crystal meth over the border and more than cocaine is. So who's the big drug dealer? Who's the big drug dealer oh my God, drug user right now? And back to the story is that they was like making jokes, is calling her crack hole and all that stuff. Why don't you let this woman rest in peace? You guys pulled the same shit with Luther Vandross. You guys pulled the same shit with Michael Jackson. You still won't let him rest. People still call him child molesters. Now, you must remember, Jerry Lee Lewis, everybody know Jerry Lee Lewis that seen Great Balls of Fire. He married his cousin. A young girl like that. That's ancestral stuff right there. But I'm going to tell you something like this. If Michael Jackson was so much of a child molester, he wouldn't even have these American kids. He would do just like any rich white person or rich Asian Japanese person, and they will fly out. He would have flew out to a overseas country, a third world country, and get one of those kids out there instead of messing with kids from the United States, because the kids in the United States probably more riskier than the ones that they get out in the third world out there. But still, anyway, let this woman rest in peace. This woman, she did enough now. She did enough now. Her time. Now it's time for her to rest. Let her go. Let Michael Jackson go. Hell, Michael Jackson did more in the country than any other person did. Luther Vandross, he's a good singer. To me, I think you put Luther Vandross against Sinatra or Tony Bennett, I think Luther Vandross would whip both of their asses on that microphone singing. And if my memory not serving me, they did the same thing with James Brown. But you gotta realize is that when people on drugs like that, and especially when they're celebrities, people are human. They have their ups and downs. Whitney Houston ain't the only one or a celebrity smoke that stuff. Look at Robert Downey Jr. He sit there and smoke crack. Tatum O'Neal's daughter. Ryan O'Neal's daughter. Tatum O'Neal, she smoked the crack. Running through New York City, Brooklyn, and the Bronx in the middle of wee hours. Lucky they didn't do nothing to her ass. But you gonna sit there and call this woman, this sister, a crack hoe? You don't know nothing about her. You don't know a damn thing about her. See, those damn shock jocks or whatever, they get to say that shit just like Howard Stern. They get to say that because they know they can get away with it. They know they can get away with it. Let me say something about Farrah Fawcett or somebody like that. Elizabeth Taylor. These white people, they will keep playing this. They will keep talking about it. Hell, they might start a lynch hunt, a lynch mob, a witch hunt. You people need to lay up off these jokes. Let them go, because you don't know nothing about them. This woman wasn't smoking nothing. She wasn't smoking that stuff when she died. She died on the prescription drugs. And hell, she probably didn't even die of that. People can die of natural causes. Hell, I can go to bed and go to sleep and die of natural causes. But still, that doesn't give you damn people the right to be making mockery of people. Especially my people. You don't see us going around making mockery of white people when they die. You must remember, hell, Madonna, they got their moments. They got their moments coming. You people just don't get enough, but pretty soon you people are gonna understand. And I'm not talking about in a physical, violent way, because I don't, if I had to, I will. But I don't believe in going around harming or harassing people outside my color, because I don't get down like that. My mama didn't teach me that. My mama taught me well. My grandmother taught me well. But my father always told me, hey man, you want to defend yourself, you defend yourself. People need to leave that alone. Kev, Leo 1, I'm out.